that was taking over shit when that Rico hit, bro.
Yeah, bro. One of my favorite songs, Ski. My dog said all he did was eat Doritos in the cell.
This is Stacy Garcia.
It's your homeboy Octavio Tio Johnson, the Pope Goat himself, and you tune into the This, That, and the Other podcast. Yeah, bitch.
Hey, what's happening, man? White boy that legit. I'm locked in with my guys, my brothers. This, That, and the Other podcast. Y'all tune in. Stay locked in. We here. Let's get it.
Yeah, if you don't know, you won't know. This is the one and only Coney, Mr. Producer's Chair, Mr. 1234, Mr. Your favorite producer. You dig? You're now rocking with the This, That, and the Other podcast. Get into it.
Man, listen, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Taj Mahal. They call me the gospel because I'm nothing but the truth. You know I'm locked and loaded, ready to go with my partners at the This, That, and the Other podcast, where every discussion is straight fire. And that's none too major. It's a little razzle dazzle. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we here now. We here now, boys. We here now. It's too late for y'all. We bite.
We in this bed.
Yeah, we back. New look. Who this?
Hey, world, how y'all doing, man? Y'all
Man,
see
look.
these boys on here now.
We missed y'all.
Yeah, man, this shit was overdue, bro.
You got some feedback? That you with the feedback?
Nata Ross. Oh, that's me. My bad.
Oh, look, you gonna tell on yourself?
No, not Ty.
So, how y'all been?
Never bad, man. Never bad. You know, that's what I always say, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I wish my boy Tone was here to celebrate with me and Saint.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got
We've been surviving these damn hurricanes and trying to stay alive, bitch.
Man, I ain't gonna go that damn far, but it was all right though. It wasn't this wasn't a bad hurricane, man. I feel like it was more visualized than actual, like real bad. Not saying that no bad shit didn't happen, because it definitely did. But I'm just saying for the people where we live at though, the hurricanes have been worse before.
Oh yeah,
and we made it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was people underestimated it, then they overdid it. You know what I'm saying? They were saying 10 to 15 foot swells and surge, and you know what I'm saying? Like
what they were doing, people got scared because of what happened in North Carolina. And the thing about it is, the landscape of North Carolina is not set for that type of damn weather to come there. Mm-hmm. Now, again, not saying that type of weather doesn't come there, but you see it's a vast amount of time, like hundreds of years, before a storm of that magnitude makes it up there. So, like here, we got places for the water to go.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The water gonna go back into the aquifer. We got all these different little lakes and all these other ponds and shit. It's going to go somewhere. Up there where that shit hit, it had nowhere for it to go. Yeah. So to think that, Florida finna be underwater like North Carolina was, because number one, that was some sad stuff that happened up there in North Carolina.
Yeah. Prayers to everybody in North Carolina feeling the effects from the storm.
Right, and I'm not saying nothing against the places in Florida that was underwater, but those areas that was underwater in Florida usually get flooded anyway on a regular rain. Mm-hmm. They just got a little bit more water. Like Tampa flood on a regular rainy day. It don't even have to be a hurricane or a tropical storm for that matter. It don't even got to be that. Yeah, it could just be regular Florida rain. Yeah. But at the end of the day, God blessed us to go ahead and make it through it. And prayers out to anybody that didn't.
Yeah, and you know, with me, and then we talked about this a little bit on the last pod. So with me, you know, I'm always in St. Pete, you know, and on the beaches, you know, because that's where I work at.
Hey, you see how he had to throw that out there?
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the
beaches.
Yeah, you know. But, man, listen, man. For the people that haven't been to the beach, like, and seen it in person, it's nothing like what you see on TV. I mean, it's what you see on TV, but 10 times worse. Yeah. Like, seeing it in person is really like, it feels like a nuclear bomb went off over there. Madeira Beach, John's Pass, all that area over there.
Siesta.
Treasure Island. Bro, it's a mess over there, bro.
But,
and to see, so I'm delivering, just everybody trying to rebuild, you know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing back their stuff that they ordered, new refrigerators for their restaurants, flooring for their housing, and to see everybody, coming together and rebuild is something I think everybody should watch, or see.
And one thing you must know, Florida gonna rebuild, bro.
It'd be better than ever.
Number one, Florida gonna be rebuild.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
People is insured.
Yeah. But just I think the pain of just dealing with the insurance company is like something that you don't even want to go through, right?
Not necessarily. That's where it comes to play well, picking the right insurance company. Because number one, insurance is one of those things that's intangible. You can't put your hand on it. But the one thing that you don't want is when you need it to not have it.
Yeah.
So we go through and we pick insurance, and you'll go ahead and say, well, hey, this company's charging me the least. But the part about insurance where it matters the most is when you need to make a claim. Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and get this insurance company that you don't have to pay a whole lot for on your premium, right? But then in the event of something happening, that's when you find out, oh man, they got a slow ass claims process. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is bullshit. Hey, now them extra $30 a month that you would have been spending look a whole lot better.
Facts.
Yeah, and then people also got to understand that when you're dealing with the insurance companies, and you ain't the only one that going through some things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as the storm goes, so you got to be
true.
patient. You know what I'm saying? Just got to go through the process, and that's one thing with my aunt. Like I told everybody, my aunt and uncle live in Gulfport.
Yeah.
They lost everything. You know what I mean? And their biggest thing right now is just getting, through to the companies and, having them come out and run their assessments. But it ain't just them, it's everybody in the area.
And the crazy thing is like, as slow as you think whenever a catastrophic events happen, as slow as you think the insurance companies are moving, they actually going fast as possible. Because in those particular events, they trying to get this stuff off their books.
Yeah, they're trying to get
They're trying to get it done. And then when you look at it, multiple counties was hit. Then so you have the catastrophic adjusters that come out. Those adjusters were still out in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So now what the insurance companies do across industry, across all companies, is scattering to get other people who are licensed to do insurance, who are willing to go out and do catastrophic adjusting.
They eating those cat adjusters is eating, man.
Right.
Shout out to Junebug. Shout out to Chris.
Let me tell you something. You talking about a nigga who pissed off he didn't go independent last year? Because listen.
But see, listen, hold on. My question is this. I've heard this from several people.
What's up?
When you're a cat adjuster, they'll send you out to these places, but you pay for your own shit. Like you'll
Appreciate
pay for
that,
your own
Chris.
food. You'll pay for your own, your trip there, but then they reimburse you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And add a per diem after.
So it works two ways. You can be an independent cat adjuster, or you can be a cat adjuster for a company. If you're a cat adjuster for a company, you don't get reimbursed. They just give it to you off the rip. Mm-hmm. They're going to pay for wherever you staying at, and you're going to get your per diem too.
Right. They eat.
Right. But then like the majority of the cat adjusters are independents. So that's why they have to pull receipts to get reimbursed.
That's a profession that I would like.
Shit.
Nah, I'm saying though, bro. Listen, you know how I'll be feeling bad as fuck, bro, looking at people and seeing them lose everything.
Bro, my family bury people for a living.
I forgot about that shit, bro.
At the end of the day, you gotta look at it, bro. Somebody has to do the dirty job, like that dude that had that
it's
show.
It's a dirty job, but somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta do it. Yep. Listen, I know they say we was all kings and queens in Africa and all that shit, but somebody had to shovel up camel shit.
Somebody did.
Somebody had to pick it up.
What's up, bro? We gonna do this intro?
We good?
Let's go.
Can't leave Pod alone. The game needs me. And by me, I mean us. And by us, I go by the name of Olu.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Swan.
And it's your boy saying so wavy.
Yes, Lord. And Tone
Shout
couldn't
out to
be.
Tone
Shout out to
Nice.
Tone. Jinx, you the man, brother. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Hey, yo, we
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you, bros.
It's the guy. This the guy. Listen, bro. I really wish that y'all could see this shit.
Okay, you gonna watch it from the crib? You gonna be going night. All right,
Appreciate it, bro.
all right. Appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to
That's what you
Jinx,
call
man.
love, man.
Yes, Lord. Listen. So I'm gonna ask you something, Swan.
What's poppin'?
Like you just mentioned, you grew up in a funeral home.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything? Has that affected you in any way as far as your mental?
When I was younger, I used to be afraid of
Shout out to nephew Devontae.
Yes, sir. Now,
like, when I was younger, I used to be afraid of dead people. But then as I got older, I'm not no more.
it doesn't.
I mean, mentally, nah. One thing, it just lets me know, man, life is precious, and there's an epidemic going on right now, right? And we can see it with the loss of the recent loss of the great Rich Homie Quan, right? It's sad. When I grew up, the majority of people that you seen in back in the embalming room were generally either middle aged or older, elderly type people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's so many of us getting up out of here, and it's going under the radar. I want you to think about how many young people. When I say young, I mean 50 and under, because a 50-year-old is a young person to a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
So when you think about all these people 50 and younger, they getting up out of here, bro.
I know, man.
And especially like around our age and in our demographic. And the sad part is, I don't even know what it's like over the rest of the country, but I know it's an epidemic because they talk about it. But being able to see it firsthand, where it's like, man, young people back here on this slab fucking around with them pills, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, do what you do. You're an adult. You grown. But at the same time, I want you to think about what could happen every time you roll one. Every time you pop one. This might be the last one.
Especially, with that fentanyl going around here, man. People doing them lines and not knowing that they should lace.
It's even bigger than the fent.
Yeah.
It's just
They starting to put that shit in the reefer.
Well, no.
Shout out to Obi.
Like, number one, people are taking these, like, okay, all these pain prescriptions, right? These pain prescriptions that we was get that are being out here. Number one, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So you taking something that a doctor prescribed to somebody else that was for an ailment that they had, some type of pain, back, neck, whatever. That ain't for you. You don't know. Like, when that's like when you go to the doctor. What's one of the first things they ask you? They're gonna ask you, do you have any allergies?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been allergic to any? Have you had any bad reactions to any medications prior? So whoever that medication got prescribed to, a physician that knows their medical history said, okay, well, check.
They can
check.
eat this
Yeah,
without
you can
any
take this.
adverse effects.
My point exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's go ahead and compound you taking that with alcohol, with other drugs. So all of this shit, all these are chemicals that are going to have a chemical reaction in your body that you don't know how your body's going to react to it. Now, the first few times that you took it, you might have been straight, but you will never know when that one got your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
So why even play with it?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing.
That's that Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've been gone a while, man, and, with the storms and everybody getting their lives back together again. Let's talk about the trending things that's going on in the world. What you got for us, Swan?
First of all, listen, let me tell y'all something. We got to start this thing off right. We got to start this thing off right. So what happened, man? My dog won, bro.
This, that, the other.
Hey,
Dog won,
for those who don't know who he's saying, my dog won. Who won?
Listen, Trump won. You feel me?
Hey.
Trump won, and we said that was what was gonna happen, bro. After all the bad looks and the mean looks and all of this stuff that came with it, whatever. Stand 10 toes down. I'm a man. That's what I said, and that's what I stand on,
Hey, but Buddy won by landslide though.
bro.
Yeah, he did.
In battle rap terms,
Presidential. Yeah, I'm president.
ball game.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
ball game. Ball game.
Zip them up.
This is, hey, nah, y'all used
Bro,
to play.
she got-
Y'all remember playing
She
what
got
was
a-
that shit basketball game.
Bro, she got a
NBA
gentleman.
Streets.
She got a gentleman 30.
The hook and then the sinker. Lo dejo pegado. Lo dejo pegado.
June said we all the people won. He said
People won, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, when listen, NBA Street, like you said, my boy came in there and said, elbow room, elbow room.
so. This he can't run again after this, right? Because
Nah, that's it.
I wasn't sure if it was only back to back or whatever.
Now,
but
before
I don't
presidential candidates didn't have term limits
Yeah.
until Franklin Delano Roosevelt, because he won 3 consecutive terms back to back and would have ran a 4th, but he died. So
I hear this shit.
So after that,
The historian.
after that they changed it. Really, it was by the grace of God he even made it that far, because Franklin Delano Roosevelt was sickly. He had one thing we don't have to deal with now. He had polio.
Yeah.
So so it was like by the time that third turn came and he was running, a lot of those pictures that you see him standing up, you see people standing with him because he's bracing himself up against them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. You know who else won though?
Greater Judd. Nah, bro. Y'all probably ain't know until you went and
Ain't
voted to see
nobody-
somebody
listen.
was running against them.
I saw
somebody ran against him?
Yeah.
Man, bro. Hey, listen. This man was sent
Ooh.
this man sent a damn paper right to the house.
I got one too.
This shit said, "This is who's running against me. A registered sex offender."
Oh,
Oh, I
Lord.
remember that.
This
I
and
remember
the
that.
third.
yeah.
This is when they asked when Marshina said, I think was it Marshina asked him, she was in an interview with him or talking to him.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
right.
said, and they said, "Oh, how do you feel about?" He's like, "I ain't worried about
He
that."
was not
He's like,
tripping
"I ain't
at all.
worried." He said, "What?
Yeah,
who
that's
in
right.
their right mind is gonna vote for him, bro? Like
Listen,
this man has been arrested for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
the sad part about it is, buddy, I hope you didn't invest too much into your campaign.
I ain't seen nothing.
I ain't seen not now one.
You'd have been better off going to a cold climate, taking all that money and throwing it in the damn fireplace. At least you'd have got warm from it.
I'm trying to tell you, shit.
I know it's too early to tell, but so after this 4 years is up, who you see like either running or possible next president?
All right, so female president wise, who I think should run is Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
Reason I say Tulsi Gabbard because number one, she was a soldier.
I like it.
She
already.
served, and then she
know what the
also
field is.
right, and then she also was in politics. If they wanted to play the race card, which I hope this is the last election we have to hit that shit. If they wanted to play that, she's also she's Polynesian.
Oh, is she?
She's
I don't
from
know who
Hawaii.
she is.
She's from Hawaii.
Oh, okay, I like it already.
Just so that y'all know,
that's
you know,
that's two things she got going for her.
And she's young. This is what I feel. I feel this is the last election that we're
we
gonna
gonna
have
have an
old
old
people.
person.
Yes, I thought about that the other day.
Because I know, depending on how these next 4 years go, Vance gonna be the one come up out of the Republican Party.
Somebody told me that yesterday too.
If not Vance, I know Vivek. I know I'm gonna say his last name wrong, so I'm just gonna say
y'all forget
it's
DeSantis.
Ramaswamy. I'm gonna say
DeSantis
Vivek.
gonna-
Oh, and DeSantis too.
Ron DeSantis.
So the Republican Party running again in 4 years from now, it's gonna be thick, and the water gonna be
Santa's
thick.
run.
So what about on the Dem side?
Democratic side, I don't know. That Chinese guy who ran the last in 2020, I can't think of his name.
I know
right
you're
now.
talking about.
He out of New York
was a
or something
business.
like that?
He was a business dude.
He's good.
Yeah, I think he
He's
was
a-
on the
he's a-
Breakfast Club one time.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's a number cruncher.
yeah.
I like that guy.
I like him.
Not
and
trying to be biased or funny. You know what I'm saying?
And
Asians
now,
are good with numbers.
and there's also a black guy who is a Republican senator from I want to say Cocoa or South Florida. Something I'm forgetting his name, and I wish I knew you was gonna ask me that question so I had the names together. But he was on the Breakfast Club recently too.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to
He's
figure it in
good
my
too.
mind.
So,
But we'll see when it comes around. But Democratic side, I don't know. Right now, the Democratic Party they in a rebuilding phase because it's like y'all,
just-
all these
they
old
lost the
heads, y'all
Senate.
gotta get them out.
they lost the Senate.
They lost
the-
everything.
Everything.
Well, that's one thing I'm really excited for the younger people running next time.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
I think-
we got a lot of old motherfuckers over there, like the judges, Supreme Courts, and all them
Yeah,
that been there 60+ years
Hey,
and all that.
Here's the thing: Clarence Thomas is about to retire. We finna get another one. We finna get a young judge in there.
Bro, how is Clarence Thomas still
even though he don't necessarily have to retire because that seat you hold for life.
Life, yeah. You think
I think
that's a
they
good
should put
idea?
limitations on that shit too.
I think so
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Because just you know what I'm saying, like at some point in time, it's still a job, bro. You're gonna get burnt out, bro. Like, there's gonna be burnout, bro. Like you gonna make bad judgment.
Right, it ain't even about
judgment call.
right. It ain't even about being burnt out. It's just you get disconnected with the times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you lose connection with the people. That's how we even sit here. And we went through this whole election, and then they let us believe that this gonna be a tight race. Shit. Listen, boy, I'm trying to tell you that's why you sit here and thought you had a virgin, end up with a cape.
Man, social media was going crazy, bro.
Bro, people is going nuts right now.
I don't recall this being so personal.
Hold on. Now, to go back in time, did I not say, let's see what happens and how they react if they lose this race,
bro?
Now, if
we'll see on January 6th.
You pay attention what Pelosi and all them motherfuckers was talking about right earlier in the weeks coming before they was talking about some. All we worried about is, the people rioting for what? Like, who's gonna riot?
Bro, listen.
You talking about like you talking about the Republicans rioting because y'all think that y'all finna win this shit. No, we not finna riot. Y'all finna riot.
Bro, we'll see what happened on January 6th. Cause like right now, the way people are sitting here going crazy. I don't know if any of y'all looked at TikTok. Women on there crying, talking about we finna be slaves again. I'm like, bro, here's the thing.
Watching Handmaid's Tale, man, come on, bro. This ain't no fucking Handmaid's Tales, bro.
Here's the thing.
You think I'm gonna let a motherfucker do my sister like that, bro? You out your fucking mind, bro.
People act like this man ain't never been president before.
Yeah, like
all this shit they say he gonna do. If he was gonna do it, why he didn't do it the first time?
That's a fact.
He didn't get on. Listen. He got just as scrutinized when he ran in 2016 and when he ran in 2016 and won. If he was gonna put y'all in slavery, he would have put y'all in slavery. And number one, he can't put. There's nobody that can come to America and say they finna put anybody in slavery. I don't give a damn where it come from.
You know what's crazy to me?
They locked up R. Kelly, man. That was the last motherfucker who did that shit, bro.
My thing is, you know what I'm saying? You sit here and say
him and the diddler.
They start talking about like, oh, how you Puerto Rican and you gonna vote for this man after he allows somebody to say, man, listen, this motherfucker didn't say, I'm Puerto Rican and I ain't get offended, bro.
What?
You got offended?
From what Tony the dude said?
From the comedian?
Fuck yeah, nigga.
Okay, listen, hold on.
Do you know? Let me tell you something.
He don't know about Tony.
I do know. No, I do know.
But
I know what you can be offended by that.
First off, he read the room wrong.
That's a strike.
Okay,
absolutely.
I'll give you that.
He absolutely listen, bro, you read that room completely wrong. And I don't give a fuck. And they're like, oh, he's like, bro, I said it. You heard what he said. Oh, yeah, that's my buddy right there. Me and him were carving watermelons the other night at a Halloween party. Like, he tried to justify, oh, well, it wasn't just them. I did it to black people and I did it to white. Listen, you're a comedian. We understand that, bro. And we not trying to say that, you know what I mean? Like, Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams and Kevin Hart can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Can do it, but you can't because you a white man. Nah, bro. You can. This ain't the place to do it, though. This ain't the time to do it. But I wasn't offended by the joke because Puerto Rico, and speaking to Puerto Ricans from the island, bro, that I work with, bro, I'm like, how did you feel about that? What the fuck? He was like, bro, where's every Puerto Rican over here? Wait, where they at? They're here. Why aren't they over there? Because it's garbage. He said it's garbage. The politics is garbage out there, bro. He said the living situation is garbage. Not having no electricity all the time is garbage. He said, bro, the island, the beaches are turning into garbage. He's like, bro, he said he didn't say anything wrong, bro. He said the truth. He said the island done turned to garbage, bro. He's like, because if that wasn't the case, then why the fuck are they coming over here then?
Yeah, but
why are we coming over here then? Why we don't want to go back to Puerto Rico? Because it's trash. He said there's too much bullshit going on. You know what I mean? And he's like, for them to talk about Trump, he's like, bro, Trump gave us $21 million, bro. Guess what? The politicians stole it. They stole the money, bro.
Yeah.
They stole the aid that Trump gave us for the island. Guess why the island didn't get redone? Because fucking our politicians, our leaders, took our money.
But Lou, I'm gonna ask you a question.
So I don't think a vast majority didn't get offended, and it showed in the numbers, bro.
Because even more Puerto Ricans voted for him than the last time.
It showed in the numbers, bro.
And the sad part, they made all this stuff about us black people. More black people voted for this lady, and she still ain't win. But Lou, think about this. Like how you say you was offended, like you felt some type of way about that, bro. You used to listen to Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, you know.
You used to listen to Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. What? Damn. Paul Mooney.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
So it's the same vein. Like the only thing I can say, and I can't even say read the room. You see what he did today on Robert Kraft and Tom
Brady.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah. No, I get that. So
you knew what you was getting,
right? Right. So. First of all, yes.
Watching a movie with Samuel L. Jackson and thinking he ain't gonna call somebody motherfucker.
No, well, so this is just my personal shit, really.
Yeah.
Right? So I know who Tony is, right? I watch Kill Tony. I think he got a great platform. I think he's great at roasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever watch Kill Tony?
Yeah.
On YouTube or whatever.
Come on, listen, he got my boy Cam Patterson.
Yeah.
So Orlando,
they said he had a show that same week in Puerto Rico and they canceled it.
He's great, but. And I didn't blame Trump for it because the only thing I really said was like, man, you guys probably should have did a better job of realize who the fuck you hired.
Yeah, managing.
You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't a place to do a roast.
It was the numbers that Tony platform brings.
Yeah, it's like, bro, Tony's great, but he should have never been on there. First of all, it was a surprise to me that he was a Trump supporter. I don't know why, but I just never seen him
because he's gay.
I mean, no, just never. Because like I said, I watch it. Well, that had a little to do with it, but I watch him all the time, and I just never. And I've seen Shane Gillis and the other guy. Yeah. You know, Shane does his Trump impersonation, and the other guy does Biden. I'd never seen Tony give his opinion on politics like that,
bro.
So the reason why I got offended from that, yes, Puerto Rico right now is going through some shit since the storm, and it's looking crazy, but. I got offended was like, bro, you shitted on the island of the past, the pride that we have, the past of, how proud we are. You know what I'm saying? To me, he shitted on everything Puerto Rico stands for. And I know I'm the Puerto Rican guy who don't know a lot of Spanish, and I was raised in the States, but Puerto Rico goes through my blood, bro. And anybody can ask you how proud I am to be Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I'm like, damn, Tony, you went too far, bro. Like,
that's
you
good.
stepped on
you
stepped on my abuelo, my abuelas, my tios and titis, and my mom, my dad. You know what I'm saying? That's where it hit. It hit the heart.
I think
and I'm always one of those guys that say, nah, let the comedians do what they do, because that's what they do, right? I never.
Not this time.
It did not touch to me. I was like, bro, this is it. That you fucked me up on that one, bro. And yes, me not being the big political guy, I was like, damn, Trump fucked up. But then I thought about it. You know what? It ain't really Trump's fault. It's maybe his staff, which is a representation of him, which they should have did a better job of not making Trump look bad, because the Trump haters are going to take that and fucking run with it.
But the sad part is did it make him look bad?
No, it lasted for like a day or two, and then all of a sudden they were like, yeah, you know what?
You know what they say, right? All publicity is good publicity, baby.
Yeah. Listen,
I don't care if it's bad or not. Just keep talking about me.
Listen, Kamala should have did that same thing. She that's why I say, like, him getting Tony on there. If you look at how he ran, right? Of course he did. He did the major outlets, media outlets, right? But he also leaned into what the culture of the state of the world is now. He leaned into this,
right?
In the podcast.
And that's what I was going to say. Did
Joe
you see
Rogan.
his interview with Joe Rogan? No, that was fucking phenomenal, bro.
Did you see the one with damn, what's the other white boy? Fuck, I'm missing all my names, but the dude that be with Charlemagne.
Envy?
No, the white guy.
Oh, Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, he did Andrew Schultz podcast.
Yeah.
Went stupid.
Crazy.
So, and then Tony got a bit following. So, he went, hey, what's going to get to the people?
Yeah.
These people.
You know that they was.
It could have been somebody different.
They were saying,
we don't need a roasting session at the damn.
But you know they're going to pull up. Hey, I'd rather have that roasting session than that ass clapping session he had on there. That Kamala had on there.
Oh my God! What you talking about with Glorilla and them?
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Nah, I appreciate looking at it now.
I don't understand.
I'm about to say, wait a minute.
But that was not the time.
That was not
nor the
appropriate,
place.
bro.
Yeah, it was not.
Listen, we trying to make sure that we can kill these babies, but we damn sure finna go make them.
And not even that, bro. You just sat there, and you proved the point of like, bro, we don't. That's what we don't. Bro, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I don't want my child to see that.
And that's one of my things, bro. The Democratic Party, bro, they pimped the culture.
Yeah,
and lost.
Yeah, and it's by giving that culture a form of liberty.
Like, how can I
gonna let you do this?
Like, okay, so I don't know if I think everybody need to listen to Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker.
Oh
right?
man,
now hopefully nobody gets offended by.
That's when he was funny.
Hopefully no, he's still funnier than me now. But hopefully nobody gets offended by what I'm about to say. But this is a reality that all black people know.
Look, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Two types of black people.
Yeah,
you got black folks and there's niggas. And what she did, like, all black people don't think the same. And now all of us, like, listen, I like my nigga shit like I like sugar in my coffee. Very little.
Chris,
too much is too much.
Chris Sacco, I came here for my boy Ant after all the Facebook posts yesterday. Boy, I'm ready to hear some shit.
Chris said y'all boys is misinformed about info.
That's shout out to Hurl.
What info we?
Yeah, we gotta get Hurl on here because Hurl ride for the other side.
Yeah, I know, but that other side lost.
Look, Donald Lewis, shout out Donald Lewis.
Yes, listen, guys, today is not the day.
That is an absolute fact. Black folks versus niggas. LOL.
Bro, listen, that's a reality, man. That's a reality. Like you said, man, listen, you can't even go to a new club. Why? Because 2 weeks after that, niggas is shooting that bitch the fuck up.
Listen, I don't, the way I look at it, bro.
Shout out to Kevin Butler.
People vote for however they feel they have to vote.
Kev said it's really three types: black niggas and coons.
Ooh.
But see, hold on. That's not that's a conversation a lot of people don't want to have.
Hold on. Now
that's a conversation a lot of people don't want to have.
That's one we can have, but we're gonna pin that for another day. But we're gonna stick on what we're saying about how it pimped the culture.
They pimped the culture.
You went and got Beyonce. You went and got
bro, everybody. All these people that were on the Diddy files. On the Diddy, yeah, they're all names that were on the list.
But allegedly.
Right? But see that
ain't no allegedly, bro. They released their motherfucking list, bro.
But listen, that's the part that I don't like, bro. It's like, okay, so you have this point, right? To where you can bring anybody up. You can bring anybody up. So you go and get people who really don't even give a fuck about damn politics. Let's keep it a bean.
Don said they appeal to our lower nature.
No, they appeal to a part of our nature because even though like I said, you got two sides, all of us still got a nigga in them, and that nigga rear his face up.
That's why he said they tried to appeal to our lower nature, not our higher nature.
Okay,
they basically tried to dumb us down. You feel me? Like they tried to pimp us. Like it's easy. Like you easily manipulated. Let me just throw a little Glorilla on. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Devontae Tone couldn't make it tonight.
I'm not voting because a motherfucker who say music said to go do it. Yeah. Hell no.
Hey, watch out. That's Memphis. That's M-Town, right? That's Tennessee right there, dog.
Lil Wayne said it years ago on an interview.
What did he say?
He told her, when she asked him, she said, what do you say when, oh man, who was it? It wasn't Barbara Walters. It was one of them, bro. It was like,
it was Katie Couric.
Katie Couric, yeah. And she said, what do you tell a parent or of a kid who looks at you and looks up to you and wants to be just like you? He said, ma'am, I don't want anybody to be like me. He said, be like yourself. He said, if you looking up to be like me, he says, you need to reevaluate yourself. And if you a parent and you letting your child look up to me, then maybe you need to realign your child. You know what I'm saying? Because I shouldn't be You shouldn't be trying to be like somebody. You feel me?
I get the look of a celebrity, you know, endorsing you, but like if I'm a celebrity and they're like, oh, come, you know, talk, you know, be on what's the name?
It's all business, dog.
I'm not doing it, bro.
It's all money, bro.
Because like at the end of the day, right? If you're a celebrity, right, you know, you got a following, and your following comes from everywhere. Why would you jeopardize any of your following for one person that don't give a fuck about you after you leave that building?
A famous person can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
There's nothing that they can tell me that's going to steer my mind, because at the end of the day, my day-to-day problems is not theirs.
Yeah, exactly. They can't relate to my
no matter which way this shit go.
Yeah.
Let's say God forbid everything really go to shit for real. I'm going to be affected by it before they are.
Can I ask you a question?
What's popping?
I'm going to ask you a question. I don't know if you on the other side, because you kind of you
come on, moderator.
Both lanes. If it would have been on the other way, the shoe would have been on the other foot, and we would have lost this race.
What's up?
Kamala would have won. Would we have been as upset, or would we have been like, damn? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well. Like, I mean, shit, nigga tried. You feel me? Like, he tried. Bro, can't even blame him. Listen, you feel me?
I would have been like when he lost against Biden. Yeah. It is what it is.
I don't think people understand.
I gotta clock in.
Like, bro, there's certain policies, like, you can't sit here and tell me, bro. I don't agree with the man as far as his personality, bro. I dislike him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's one of those people, bro, that just doesn't have a filter, dog. And he doesn't care. Nobody can tell him anything because he's a billionaire. You know?
It ain't even a billionaire.
It's just
that he did. You got a person who accomplished
everything,
a lot of big shit. And he listen, at the end of the day, in life, you got winners and you got losers.
He a winner.
Now, every loser has the potential to be a winner, but when you got a guy who's just been winning, and when his back was against a wall, he kept on winning. You gonna be brash. You're going to be arrogant. It's gonna. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody hated their football coach, but they celebrated when they won.
All right, we got to read through some.
We're being clear. Hold on, we're being clear though, as far as like the celebrities. We say it's bullshit on when both sides do it.
Yeah. Both sides do it. Yeah. See, they play. It's a play on culture, on the culture. Period.
Yeah. Either way,
it's a play. Hey, we got to read through some of these comments.
Who gives a fuck what Hogan had to say when he went up there for Trump? Fuck that.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, brother.
Nobody cares, brother. Hey, they said. Let me see. Vontae, not changing the lights. I've done.
See the lights, Vontae.
Chris McLennan says, I've done live debates on TikTok almost every night for months, and we deep dive with stats, facts, and numbers and detailed information. I'll tell you this: people leave stumped, blowed, and or conceding. Sacco Road. Here is my thing: without the black and Latino vote, Trump wouldn't be in office. People are over it. We as a nation came together, voiced our choice. America wanted Trump. At this point, we got to go up.
Yeah, because
Don Lewis said that's why 50 Cent doesn't endorse candidates. It messes up the bag.
Well, at least publicly.
Charleston White was right.
Both parties are the same.
And then he put a star. Yeah, Ashley says at least endorse the candidates publicly.
Yeah, see, you can endorse anybody you want, but
you can do it privately. Bro. Both parties use the same tactics. That's why y'all juggling the Democratic.
So why are we judging? Yeah, we did both, Kev. We did. It was whack on both sides, Kev.
Hold.
Melanie Stabley said the Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, and Beyonce shit was weird as fuck to me. Definitely a turn off, but I can never be pro-Trump because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. I am an immigrant, a woman. I have gay friends. I could never.
Hold on, wait.
Kevin Butler said that's a damn lie that was ready to contest if he lost.
Hold on, read that one before Kev's again.
Both parties use the same tactics, so why are y'all judging the Democratic Party?
She said Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Beyonce shit was
weird as fuck to me.
Definitely a turnoff. But I can never be pro-Trump because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And I'm an immigrant, a woman, and I have gay friends. I could never.
Okay, number one.
But respect your opinion, first of all.
Yeah. No disrespecting. And like, hopefully I don't offend nobody. I'm not finna say what I want. Fuck that. No, listen. There's nothing wrong with gay people. I don't understand what one person being gay has anything to do with voting for Trump, right?
Yeah.
But there's a reality that we all must face. The reality is, when Obama started, he was against going for gay marriage, right? What happened?
She said, say it, and then Devontae said, he finna offend everyone.
No, but nah, like everything.
T-baby.
But everything changed the moment it was like, all right, well, gay people can get married again. Do what you want to do. That's okay.
Baby said, say it with your chest.
But this agenda that they pushing that shit on children is crazy. It's crazy we live in a world to where you have it where a child can decide, I don't think that I'm this. So you can make a life-altering decision at 5, 6, 7, 8, but you still can't take care of yourself. You can't go vote. You can't go smoke. You can't buy no liquor, but you can say, I'm not this. That doesn't make any sense. At some point in time when we was all kids, we thought we were superheroes. Yeah. At some point in time, you thought you were bro. There was a kid that I went to school with. You couldn't tell me he wasn't a part of Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, hey, listen. Don said, all right. So Chris McClendon says, I wish I could pick y'all's brains and see what you fellas looked up and know, because I got info for y'all and I feel like y'all are misinformed. I mean, you know.
Well, that's because you're the other side. And Chris, let's be clear. You know, I'm the dumb, the dumb political,
the bipartisan.
Yeah. So I don't know. But everybody, of course, if you go for one side, you're going to disagree with the other side. That's just the name of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Bloods and Crips.
These guys might.
What's up, cool?
These guys might feel like you're misinformed, and you're going to feel like they're misinformed. That's just the way it goes, bro.
It's a given.
That's why I don't play the game, bro.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is, me and my homeboys the other night, we was like over some cigars. We sat and we was having this conversation, right? And my boy, shout out Chase, Shout out
to
on the
Big
podcast or whatever. Lord. And he gave me some stuff to go and look at. Like I went and watched Fight Like Hell, which was a documentary that it was a documentary about January 6th.
I'm about to smack you on the back of the neck. Man, get it out, motherfucker.
And everything
get it out.
And everything that came after it, right? But now, I don't want nobody to listen, just because I supported Trump don't mean I have a side. I'm not a Republican nor a Democrat. Yeah. It's just I had to make a decision off of what was put in front of me. And what was put in front of me, I couldn't go with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I couldn't go with that. I couldn't. It was just the way it all started. Like at the end of the day, we got to think, bro. This lady ran 4 years ago. 4 years ago, nobody thought that she was good enough to be president then. She didn't even make it out of the primaries.
Yeah.
But now we come 4 years later. What has she done any better that would say, hey, you should be this? Never mind the fact that she skipped the whole democratic process and didn't have to get voted on at all and was just put in this position.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
don't watch